What's going on, y'all? Gonna send this link out, then we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, bet. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? My bad, y'all. I'm over typing to the members because as y'all can see, we are deep in profit on this UJ trade. When do we enter this? We entered this yesterday. I think like a little bit. I think before we got off stream, a little bit before we got off stream. But as you can see, it's a strong candlestick on all the JPY pairs currently. So looking for buys on the JPY pairs still, of course. But we got a huge candlestick on all the JPY pairs. So we're just going to be waiting for the next 15, waiting for the retest on these next JPY pairs. And we're going to be jumping in on those as well. We're just going to figure out which ones we're going to jump in on. There's a couple other pairs we're going to be looking at as well. Yeah, I like CJ right here. I like CJ for a buy. Yeah, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like for these pairs right here. Going to be looking for gold. I was a little bit early. Was looking for them yesterday. We could have entered off this level here, but I wanted to wait for it to break below this daily level. So we're going to wait for the retest on that as well. And I want to see the new low be made today. I can see that possibly being made today. I want to see price hit at least 1803, if not like 1792 on the extreme. But if we zoom out, this will be the perfect position for the lower low to be made on gold. We can clearly see that we've been bearish. We've been calling sells since the downtrend has began. And yeah, this will be the perfect spot for a low. So we're going to see if price will make that for us today. So we're going to be seeing if price is going to retrace. And if it retraces, then I will post that trade out if I like what I see. Indexes kind of started to move a little bit early as well. Going to be waiting on the retest because it did just break below this level, the past 15-minute candlestick. But looking for sells on indexes still as well. They did some quick moves yesterday, but it wasn't anything good for me to post a trade because the move kind of started too quick. So, you know, if I call the trade out, there's no point in me calling a trade out if you know it was going to rip through all the TPs and stuff like that. Yeah, I like GN as well. And Euro New Zealand. So yeah, we're about to see we're going to hop in. Some strong candlesticks, the past 2 15-minute candlesticks though. The one at 2:45 and the one straight at 3 o'clock is looking pretty strong. So we're going to leave that be for now. Yeah, I personally don't like to enter off stuff like this. So we're going to let that do its thing for now. Yeah, these are some extremely strong candlesticks. What's going on? What's up, Sparky? I see you in here. Yeah, so we're going to wait for the next 5 minute or the next 15. I want to see some retracements happen. These are some pretty strong candlesticks at the start of this day, which does happen some Tuesdays, of course, but we're going to wait for the retracement. That's what we're going to wait for. Because I would have liked to enter here. I missed the initial entry, so I was waiting for the retracement, but then you see the past 15, it exploded up, and then it continued to explode up this one. So I like to see a retest here, but if it wants to keep on pushing up, we'll just look for a buy here. But looking for buys on the AUD pairs still. GA just hit the top of the zone, actually. I thought I marked off this next level. So I'll have to do that on my other screen. But yeah, I'm looking at the JPY pairs. Going to wait for the retest, and then we're going to jump in some more JPY pairs, most likely. Yeah, exclusion. Yeah, gold's still dropping, so we're going to wait for that to retrace. So we're going to be paying attention to the New Zealand pairs, the JPY pairs, and the AUD pairs. And then, of course, the indexes, looking for sells and indexes. Waiting for the retracements on those pairs, though. Kind of started the drop last night during the Asian session. So yeah, we're going to wait for the retracement on these. But I'm going to go ahead and already in EN and UJ since 1 AM, bro. Still all blue. Hey, that's nice. Are you, I can't remember. Your name is super familiar. I know you talked to me on Instagram. I know you was in the live yesterday. I know you've been in the lives a lot. But remind me, are you a member or not? I'm just curious. I can't remember. There's so many names in my head. But I know we called those and went over those yesterday. You said since 1 AM. So I don't know if you might have re-entered maybe, because it did do some retracements. Because I did re-enter these as well. Like I got wicked out on UJ yesterday, re-entered yesterday. I don't remember what time yesterday, but I re-entered off one retest, and I did the same thing with EN. And then I've been holding them all night. But yeah, I'm gonna look for a possible second entry. I don't know why Trading keeps doing that. We're gonna look for a possible second entry on this right here after the retest. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to see if it's gonna retest on this as well. But yeah, GN's retesting. Yes, I like GN. I like the JPY pairs. Mainly gonna be waiting for GJ, and I like EJ. I like CJ. Me and the members are currently in EN and UJ, but I like GN as well. So I'm about to start writing some of these up. So I'm about to okay. I'm in the Telegram channel, not in the group chat. Okay. I just want to double check. So you must have I know you was in the stream yesterday, so I was just curious. You say you've been in them since 1. But hey, great start to the day if you're in them nonetheless. It's a good day when your screen is blue. But what I'm about to do right now is fix up with my charts. We got to add a new level. So I'm about to do that really quick. We're going to keep an eye on this right here, though. Like I said, we kind of want some retracements to happen. That way, when we do enter, we have a higher chance of the move kind of being ready to start or going farther before retracements going to happen, because retracements are part of the game. But yeah, so I'm going to mark this off really quick. Those just joined the stream, we did not enter any trades live yet. Me and the members are in 2 trades currently, though. We're in Euro New Zealand, and then we're in UJ. Both of them are already hit all TPs. They already surpassed all TPs. And we're just chilling in these trades right now. We might be entering some stuff these next couple candlesticks, though, because there are some good setups. And then there are a few that we just missed, so we're waiting on retracements, or those that was in the live at the beginning. Y'all saw that the past 2 15-minute candlesticks, the 2:45 and the 3 o'clock one, were very strong candlesticks. I kind of like entering off stuff like that every now and then, but for the most part, I like to kind of stick to my rules. Not kind of, I do. Like, I missed a good entry yesterday because I was sticking to my rules, but the rules are the rules for a reason. Don't want to build bad habits or re-pick up bad habits. All right, cool. Yeah, so I like GN. Not gonna lie, I like GN. Yeah, these JPY pairs exploded up. We're gonna see if they retrace. If not, we're just going to meet them at the next key entry spot and then go from there. Yeah, but these things ain't retracing right now. But it's just the first 15-minute candlestick of London, not tripping too much. We got all day for retracements or to look for entries on these. Let me delete this. Yeah, but I kind of don't like entering indexes during Asian session. Now, if I'm holding the trade from, New York session into market close, that's a little bit different. But I have been noticing that price has been doing some huge drops during Asian session, at least going closer to London session. I've been noticing that. So I might start paying attention during that time, but I believe for the most part, I'm still going to not trade during Asian session. At least not the indexes. Currency pairs, of course. Stop loss right there. Yeah, so right now we're just looking at some setups, some trade ideas. I already got a few other things marked off. I'm just about to write them up, and then we're gonna wait for this next this next 15. I was just about to do something. What was I about to do? Then we're gonna go over how we did yesterday and last week in a second as well. Just want to mark these levels off. Yeah, these things are exploding right now. So we're gonna let them go ahead and do that. We're gonna wait for the next 15. Yeah, these things are ripping. So this is the original entry. This is the original trade I called yesterday for the members. Waiting for I'm looking for a possible second entry on this. Want to see a retest. I'm going to see if we get that the next 15. This is still pushing up, so we might enter off this level here. We'll see what this next 15 is looking like. Yeah, but I'm looking at AED buys for GA and EA, and then looking for buys on Euro New Zealand, GBP New Zealand, and then looking for buys for the JPY pairs. We're currently in one buy on the JPY pairs. Just barely missed a couple entries on some of the other JPY pairs because they were kind of ranging during Asian session. They literally, as soon as stream started, they started to pump. They started to pump like within the last hour. Then we're going to see if gold is going to retrace. Yeah, so we got about 3.5 minutes till the next 15. What else was I looking at? I was looking at you. Yeah, so let me write this stuff up. All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to write these trades up. Hey, if we took the same trade, that just means, we're seeing the same thing. That's what I like to see. Yeah, so we're just waiting on this next 15. And then we're going to go from there. Already a great start to the week. Went 3-0 yesterday, but two of those trades we entered yesterday finished the moves, or at least hit or surpassed all the TPs last night. UJ literally just hit the last TP as soon as stream started. 9520. That's what we're going to do. 9520. Yeah, so I want to see a retest, and I would like to enter off the retest. So we want to see if price can do that. Gold's just ripping down to the downside though, just like these indexes. Now, granted, I have been up, but again, I really don't trade this stuff during Asian. But I had these marked off, as you can see. This was from yesterday. We didn't enter that yesterday. But I had these marked off. I marked these off last night. Had them prepared for London, New York, but they already started doing the moves. And that happens sometimes. But these GBPJPY pairs are still pumping up. But we're still going to wait for the next 15 and see what happens there. Go ahead and delete that. Yeah, but everything is still bullish. Yeah, so we're going to wait for the retest. I still like these for buys. So we're going to pay attention to GN, EN, the JPY pairs. We're going to be paying attention to Euro AUD and possibly GBP AUD. Now with GBP AUD, we are about to hit this. Well, we did hit. Excuse me. We just hit the strong resistance level. So we're going to patiently wait to see if price can break. If I can mark it off. Okay, there we go. We just hit the strong resistance level right here. So we're going to wait for price to break above it and treat it as support. And then we're going to look for a buy off there. So we're going to look for a buy there, or we're going to let price retrace and look for a buy off this 4-hour level here. Or we're going to buy there. I'm not looking for sells anytime soon on this pair. So we're just going to wait to see if price can break through this level. Now, I can see it on my screen, but if I zoom in, you'll probably be able to see a little bit better. But you can literally see how it hit both these levels. And it's rejecting it, treating it as resistance currently. New 15 did just start though, so let's go back and see what's going on here. So we got another green candlestick. So these JPY pairs are about to fly. Probably do a fake out / retracement. Possibly when GJ hits the top of the zone. At least pairs are flying. So I'm just going to leave them alone. We're already in 2 trades right now. No need to chase anything. Yeah, so we're going to leave those alone. So Ian is still trying to push up. Let me see something. So we might mess with GN 95.20. I'm going to go ahead and post this disclaimer. These pairs are still pushing. Let's see, we got some retracements going on. Nope, these are dropping as well. So yeah, we're just going to patiently wait until prices start next key levels or for the retracement. So that's what we're going to be doing. I like GN though. If I'm quiet, that's because I'm typing some stuff up. Yeah, I like GN. I'm gonna enter GN. It might retrace. It might be in some slight drawdown, but the risk reward is still good. Yeah, I like GN. Yeah, it's broken the bows. I already retested this daily level. Yeah, so I like this right here. I'm gonna type these TPs up. Whoops, I had this on the wrong screen, so y'all didn't even know what I was talking about. All right, so I did the retest. We saw that last 15. It's pushing up. So the stop loss is going to be 95.20. So it's going to be a slightly bigger stop loss than the pairs we went into yesterday. But it doesn't really matter too much. You just got to adjust your lot size to make sure you're risking what you want to risk. Clearly bullish. Broke above this level. It's been above this level for a little bit. Did a nice retest. So yeah, the stop loss is pretty decent as well. So yeah, we're going to let this do its thing. Going to type these TPs up. 95. 55. Cool. Now let's see what these JPY pairs are up to. Yeah, so we're going to be trying to wait for, well, we're not going to try, we are. We're going to be waiting for retracements / retest. On these other pairs, we see gold doing a slight reaction right there. But let me go ahead and type these TPs up. And put that stuff on my other screen. So let me go ahead and type these TPs up. TP3, 1.16. All right, bro. All right, so y'all should be nice and blue on your screen. We just hit TP2. But now I'm about to move it up to TP3 so we can visually see what we're looking at. All right, bro. Make sure to read the disclaimer, though. If this is your first time on the stream, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell, because we don't just live stream every day, London session 3 EST, but also post content on the channel, trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trading psychology videos. Actually going to drop, I got to edit it, but I got a new video dropping this week. I just got to edit it. I actually got 2 new videos. It's going to be another trading psychology tip video and then a trade breakdown. I just got to figure out which one I want to post for the trade breakdown. I could have sworn I deleted this. Maybe that was the one off SPX. I'm just going to move this over. So let's go back to the AUD pairs. So these are pushing back up as well. So GBP AUD and Euro AUD are looking nice. So I'm going to keep an eye on these pairs as well. Let's see what CJ is up to. I want to see CJ retrace so we can ride that wave up. But if they don't, we're just going to try to enter off the next level. Yeah, so we're gonna pay attention to these AD pairs. We're gonna see what this next 5 minute and his next 15 is looking like for that. But yeah, we're gonna hold off on the indexes for now. Yeah, these things are pumping up like crazy. Though. So let me go ahead and write this up too. Not in this trade yet, just writing it up. That way I don't have to do it on the spot if we do decide to enter it. Decent, that's 95. Five, 785. All right, there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for the next 15. Got about 5 minutes to that. Take a look back at gold. Gold's retracing a little bit. It does have this wall of traffic, so if it respects it as resistance, it's possibly going to at least drop down and hit the 4-hour level. So it's either going to do that, or we can possibly see retrace back up, so we can look for entry on gold. I can see either one of those things happening, but we see US30 retracing as well, so the other indexes are probably doing the same thing. USDX is looking nice as well. Kind of like USDX right here. Thought I deleted that. Delete this. Yeah. So this thing can go, we can see this thing just drop these next couple days and weeks. You can definitely see that possibly happening. It's right back underneath this strong resistance level. As you can see here, we'll just see countless times. And if we zoom in, we'll see even more times. Our price is constantly just treating this level as a resistance level. But we're going to wait for this next 15 to see what it's going to do. Let's go on 4 hour. Oh, we got this imbalance. It's going to be interesting how it moves about with that. So we're going to just watch and see what that does. But I'd rather mess with the this trio than those just yet. Especially with that imbalance there. Make things a little bit tricky. But I want to see these lower lows be made with the indexes and gold today. That's what I'm looking for, at least for right now. We don't have any crazy major news today either. I think we got a couple things going off today though. So let's go ahead and pull that up. Let's see. All right, so 8:30, we got the GDP for Canadian pairs. Then we got the consumer confidence at 10 a.m. for the USD pairs. Then later on, right before Asian, we got Australian CPI. Those are 3 high impact news for today. So we could possibly see price play around until then. I kind of would like to see that. Or we could see price start to make a move a little bit before the news. It's not too late in the day at 10. So I might start to move a little bit before 10 o'clock And then when 10 o'clock arises, then we'll start to see the spikes, fake outs, and fluctuations most likely. Or it could take a nap on the key level until the news comes out. It can do either or, but it already started to move last night. So I wouldn't be too surprised if it does a retracement. And then a little bit before the news, it starts to try to inch to the downside. But for the most part, I'm still looking for sales. Like, there's no reason for me to look for buys right now on any of the indexes. So I'm still going to be going for strictly sells on those. So CJ is slightly retracing, but it's still not doing what I want to see it do yet. So we're just going to leave it alone for now. I'm not tripping too much about that. I am going to redo my levels today after market closes, though, because it's about to be the middle of the week. And it's time to look at some more relevant levels. Yeah, but we got gold retracing back. So it's going to be interesting to see what this next 15 looks like. That's about to pop up in about 50 seconds. But yeah, we're just going to be patiently waiting for these setups. Not in any rush at all to enter these trades. Let's see what these other pairs are up to. Yeah, so we got some slight retracements. Got NJ right at a good level too. Yeah, so JPY pairs are retracing. Yeah, NJ is very static and rangy. So even though it might most likely go with the other direction of the other pairs, it's kind of been chilling at this level here. So I'm going to leave it alone. So yeah, the JPY pairs I kind of like the best. New 15 just started. I kind of like the best, or CJ. GJ, just waiting for it to hit those levels. And the EJ. Let's double check AJ. Yeah, AJ is looking a little bit kind of like NJ. So yeah, just those two JPY pairs for now. But a new 15 did just start. So let's see what these AED pairs are up to. Yeah, so we're going to still let these do their thing. But like I said, I'm looking for buys strictly. So I'm either going to wait for price to break above this level and look for a buy here, or price retraces looking for a buy there. Either way, does not matter to me. Just going to patiently wait for price to do either or. But let's go back to gold. So gold might be trying to push back down. But we're just going to let that do its thing. If that's what it wants to do, we're just going to let it do that. And catch up to these comments. All right, cool. All right, so since things are kind of slow right now, nothing's going on. We're just in one trade right now. It's doing a slight retracement. Maybe why it's doing a retracement. We can talk about that really quick. Because members and students might kind of understand because, we go over how to read the charts and stuff. But those that are just looking right now, let's kind of explain what's going on here. So if you already read the disclaimer, you already know. Let's get rid of these levels because this stuff doesn't really matter right here. Before I go on this tangent, because I am infamous to start talking and then miss like 30 entries. So these things are trying to push up. So we're going to at least wait the next 5 minutes though. But I do like these setups right here. But going back to GN, there's this key level here that is just breaking through. Was about to try to break through. Right here, we have this key level right here at around like 95, 95, 98, 9600. So that's one of the main reasons why price rejected when it hit that level, because as you can clearly see here, how price is reacting to it on the left side. Then you see it's also treating as low as a resistance here, and this was all the way in May 2022. Then you see the same blue line. Let me bold it. Let me make it bold so y'all see what I'm talking about. Then you see the same line in 2021 being treated as support resistance level. Then you see right here, this is 2020, 3 years ago. It's still being treated as a support resistance level. And if we keep scrolling, we're just going to keep on seeing it for years and years and years. So off rip, we already see for 3 years, price has been reacting the way it's been reacting to this level. So it's not too much of a shock that prices, reacted or bounced off of that wall. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I posted a disclaimer, but that's just giving you a little insight of what's kind of going on right now. But it's pushing back up. Y'all should be blue. Y'all should be back blue. So we're gonna see if we can hit this next TP. But let's go back to these pairs right here. Yeah, I want to at least wait for the next 5 minutes. I want to see how this 5 minute closes. But I do like these pairs for buys still. So let's go on the daily time frame and see which one looks the cleanest. This one started as rise and pump. As you can see off this daily level here, literally started here, did a retest, started here. So I think I just brain farted and missed. No. It did that literally when the stream started. Never mind. I was about to say, I must have brain farted during Asian session and missed that entry. But no, that literally just happened in like 45 minutes. But again, let's go on clean chart so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Pretty sure I haven't used this one. Cool. We can see price is clearly bullish. We see no new lows being made, well, at least no new lower lows. And we see lows to the left and highs to the left being taken out. So everything showing as buys, we're strictly going to look for buys. So that's why I'm looking for buys. I don't really necessarily counter trend trade for the most part. Might have done it a few times, but for the most part, that's not what I do. All right, so CJ, is that a decent entry? Wicked off this wall here. Lower trace lower. I want to see if we'll hit that level again. But it's respecting this wall right here. New 5 minute did just start though. So let me go back to this. Boom, boom, explode. Yes, it's going to probably do a retest the next 15. But I do like these setups right here. And we're like 2 pips away. Actually, half a pip away now from hitting the next TP on GN as well. Like we barely just missed that. We missed that by like half a pip. But we kind of see GA looking kind of similar to your AD, but you can see the highs have been a lot more aggressive and a lot cleaner looking. So we can possibly see a retracement happen today. Would not be too surprised. Or this candle could continue to pump up. We do have news today. And if I'm not mistaken, this pair might be affected by the news that goes on today. But we could see a possible retracement, especially with this imbalance that was formed yesterday. But like I said, either way, we're still looking for strictly buys. We'd like to look for a buy on this level. If it does choose to retrace, we're going to look for a buy here or here. But respecting this level so far. Yes, I like these two right here. I'm not going to enter them yet, though. I'm going ahead and mark them off, though. Let's go to GN so y'all see what I'm talking about. I mean, y'all should see it on y'all screens as well. But we're about to hit, well, we just hit it. So make sure to hit that like button, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button. TP3 just got hit. And if you guys are interested in what the TPs are, click the first thing in the description, join that free Telegram. All right. That's why I post the trades with my entry, the SL, and all the TPs. All right. Yep, I like these right here. UJ trying to push back up. CJ. She's just kind of tempting. Nothing is flying. We just hit TP4 on GN. $9635. No, I didn't until like just recently, like maybe like 4 months ago, got my second monitor. And y'all, all I'm gonna say is this was a very good investment. And I'm just like, how was I trading without one before? Now, granted, you don't need, a crazy setup or like 5 screens, but if you have 2 screens, you can't go wrong with 2 screens. 3 is cool too, but if you got 2 screens, that's definitely gonna help you all out. Especially we got like, like a couple pairs you like to trade. That way you can pay attention to them at the same time. Let's look at gold. Yeah, so gold's still trying to push down. So we're gonna let that do its thing. But we're nice and blue on GN right now. That thing's pumping. Got a nice strong candlestick right there. GA is pushing as well. I'm probably gonna wait for the next 15. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up in about 50 seconds. Oh, new 5-minute just popped up. So we got 5 minutes to the next 15. Go and let this marinate, this candlestick, and then see what the next 15 looks like. CJ is tempting me, but at this point, I might wait for the next 15 as well. I wanted to see what's going to hit this level here, what's respecting this level here as support. It still wouldn't be a terrible entry, but those that have been watching the stream for a while, you already know I'm kind of picky with my entries. So like a price literally just barely missed my entry. Sometimes I'll just leave it alone. Not all the time, it depends. But y'all know. Yeah, so we got these pushing too. This isn't doing a retest, so it would have been nice to enter off that as well to get a second entry on that. But we're still holding this entry, so we're just gonna go ahead and delete this because that's not going down no more. And we just hit another TP. We just hit TP5. Yeah, it should be nice and blue on your screens right now. Strong candlestick. What's the next TP? 45. 645. We got the members eating. Gonna let y'all eat a little bit too. Still looking for some other setups. Yeah, CJ probably would have been safe to enter there. That thing just jumped up 10 pips. But at least I know my analysis was correct. Damn, these things pumping up too. These probably doing the same thing. Not pumping as aggressive as GA though, but it makes sense because if we look at the candlestick on GN, that is a huge candlestick. So GA pumping like that is not too much of a surprise either because it's kind of copying what GN is doing. And out of curiosity, let's see if the other GPY pairs, GP pairs are doing the same. And they are. So we might be looking for GJ buys coming up. We might be looking for GJ buys coming up. So that kind of helped us get this shit pushed. That's probably why CJ flew up like that too. I want to see what EJ is doing as well. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. But yeah, so we're gonna wait for this next 15 and see what that's looking like. But the GBP pairs are just flying right now. It's working out in our favor. Kind of messed us up with the GA thing. We could have entered on that 5 minute or the previous 5 minute, but it's all good. Like I said, I feel no pressure to enter trades, so I don't mind missing any entries. TB6 just got hit. Yeah, but I like your AED. 5-7. We got a new 15. The thing is trying to get strong on us right before this 15 is about to pop up. So I'm going to see what this 15 looks like. Gold's kind of just been chilling here. It's kind of been struggling to close below this level. Let's go back on the 15. US30 is kind of doing the same thing. Let's zoom in though, so we can kind of see these candlesticks a little bit better. See what oil's looking like. All right, let's delete that. Let's delete that. New 15 just started. All right. I like to see you retrace. That's what I like to see. And it's doing exactly that, which is nice. We got a retracement candle and retest candle on GN as well. But it's going to work out at least for our GA and EA entries. Let's pull up GJ. GJ's still trying to push up, which is crazy. Let me double check. 515, got some GBP moves. Yeah, that thing's retracing perfect. So this is why I wanted to see EJ and CJ do. But they did not want to do that. At least not exactly how I wanted to see it happen. GJ is still trying to push up. We got an hour left till this 4 hour ends. We got 2 imbalances that have not been filled up on the 4 hour. We got a slight one. Yeah, so we could possibly see some retracement, especially with the news we got today going on. But this is the new high being made. And I kind of want to see this imbalance get filled up today. Pretty strong high right here, though. So, yeah. We might see a retracement tomorrow. I would like to see a retracement tomorrow. I mean, with the news, if it wants to do a retracement, that's cool too. But I am strictly looking for buys. So yeah, we're gonna see how it reacts to that level. So yeah, we're gonna let this do its thing as well. Let's go back to GA. GA not doing as crazy. GN, we're deep in blue on this. Is attempting to continue to push up, see if we can hit that next TP. Gold is struggling. We're doing a second. It's just ranging right now at that level. We got some tests and retracements going on with the indexes. But yeah, so we're gonna be paying attention to Euro AUD. Gonna see how this retest plays out, and then we'll see how GJ reacts to breaking above this level here. That's what we're going to be looking at. All right, y'all. So this is how we did yesterday. Entered all these trades live, I believe. UJ is the only one I'm kind of not certain on 100%, but I'm pretty sure we entered that live as well. I think it was just towards the end of the stream. But obviously, this is not the case no more for UJ or EN. But yesterday, TP2 got hit 19 pips. GC, TP, I forgot to put the TP, but I think it was TP4 got hit, caught 16 pips. Then EN, TP6 caught 55 pips, total 90 pips, 3-0 to start off the week. But obviously, as you can see, EN has surpassed TP6, and we're up more than 55 pips on that. And then UJ obviously has surpassed TP2, and we're up more than 19 pips on that. So those will be updated later today once market closes. And then, of course, we entered GN, so we're 1-0 for the day so far. These trades don't count as trades taken today unless you re-entered, which I technically did a couple times, but the trade was called yesterday, so technically we're just 1-0 for the day today. I want to see if we can add some more numbers to that, though. GJ is still pushing up, but I'm still not going to wait. I'm still going to wait for at least the next couple 5 minutes, 15 on the latest before I enter that. Yeah, that would have been nice to enter here too, but at least I know for future reference. That's how I look at it. Gold's still chilling, taking a nap there. We barely missed the next TP. We missed it by like half a pip. This is doing a nice retest. New 5 minute just started. Make sure to follow me, y'all, on Instagram and TikTok at playmaker_way. All right, same spelling as the YouTube. Then TikTok is playmaker_way. No underscores, no periods, no dashes. Same spelling as the YouTube, though. I post every day on both, so make sure to follow me on both. Some stuff I can't post on TikTok. And I think they shadow banned my main account because I got 2 TikTok accounts. And my backup account that got less followers, but only got like a video taken out once compared to my main account that at one point was like banned for like an entire month. That one, like my second account gets way more views than my main account, which I find interesting. So I think they might have messed with me in the algo. But nonetheless, make sure to follow me on both of those. All right, I post daily on both of those pages. If you want to contact me directly, though, you can hit me up on Instagram at playmaker_way. I respond to all messages and all DMs. So if you got any questions, feel free to ask. I respond to all questions. Yeah. New 5 minutes just started. Still kind of chilling there. It's breaking above that level. GN is pushing up. We're about to hit the next TP on GN. Let me put that on the big screen for you. We're like a pip away from hitting the next TP on GN. Hey, what's going on, David? I see you in here. And yes, sir, Sparky, today is a great day. Every day is a great day, but today it's definitely even better when your screen's nice and blue. And we barely just missed that TP. Those just joining, we're in just one. We entered just one trade on live, but y'all should already see that in the free Telegram. You should already be seeing y'all's phone should have been getting blown up, and y'all's computers, because TPs were just getting hit left and right. But me and the members are in this trade as well. UJ called this yesterday, and then also we're in this EN trade. We've been in it since like around here, like around like 71.55, 71.60. All right, it's at 72.78 currently. So we're up 100 pips on this trade alone. Still waiting on some other setups to come into play. We got the retracements happening. We've been waiting for these this whole stream, so that's good. Got the retracements coming in. Got a new 5 minute about to pop up in about a minute and a half. Let's go back to your AD. Yeah, still looking for buys. This doesn't change anything. Like I said, I'm either looking for a buy here or at this level here. So price doing that's not bothering me too much. GJ is still pushing up and exploding. So now I'm like very curious to see what's going to happen when the news comes out. Because if y'all don't know, most of the time when there's major news, high impact news for the USD pairs, the JPY pairs, as well as the GBP and Euro pairs, and sometimes the Canadian pairs, and of course, obviously, gold and the indexes are affected by the news. And the thing has just been pumping all night. And it did a huge pump yesterday. I do want to see that imbalance get filled up today. But now I'm just kind of wondering if price is going to try to retrace beforehand or before that move happens. And if it does, I'm just going to get wicked out in profit. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Because the other JPY pairs, aren't really moving like GJ right now. But the GBP pairs in general are kind of pumping strongly. Like we just 9655. I think we just hit all the TPs. Yeah, we just hit all TPs, y'all. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. If you ain't hit that like button, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Enter this trade live. Broke it down live. Then made some money live. Y'all screen should be nice and blue. All right, new 5 minute did just start. We just hit the middle of the zone. Let me go ahead and let the members know. The members and students know what the middle of the zone means. But do not be too shocked if the next 15 you see a retracement on your screen. Do not be too shocked. Yeah, but the GBP pairs are just pumping this London session, which is working on our favor. It's up with GA. At least I know, though, that my analysis was correct. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Would have been nice to enter off there, but does not matter. Is what it is. Is what it is. At least the trade we did enter and we have entered, we're nice and blue on. So that's what really matters. Gold has retraced back up just like the indexes. So we might be entering some things this next couple 15-minute candlesticks. We're gonna see what this next 15 is looking like. US30 is retracing as well. Right back at the entry, which is perfect. I kind of want to do a more aggressive SL, so I'm gonna do that. Could put it a little higher, but I think that should be fine. NAS still got some work to do. SPX still got some work to do. Trade 30 try to retrace as well. All right, cool. Yeah, GJ just flying right now. So is GN though. All right, so I want to see what this next 15 is looking like. Like I said, those that just joined, we just entered this GN trade live. We entered this. I posted this trade. Scroll down. You see the reactions. See how many people viewed and entered it. You see the time we posted it. All right. Into that trade live. Me and the members in Advanced Play Signal Room, we're in UJ and EN right now, Euro New Zealand. We're looking for some possible setups on possible sell setups for the indexes and gold, USD pairs as well. Looking for strictly sells on USD pairs. Besides UJ, of course. I'm talking about like Euro USD, GBP USD, things in that nature. Speaking of which, I haven't really looked at them this stream. Let's see what's going on with some of these USD pairs once it refreshes. If it wants to refresh on me, I guess they don't want us to look at GU right now. So we're just going to look back at GN right here. They don't want us to look at GU right now. I pop entries on almost all the JPYs. Yeah, dude, it's just, man, I might start entering. It just depends, but I've been noticing that like I might start entering more aggressively off the 5 minute. I still got some certain rules. I've done it a few times on my own, and there are some rules I got to apply to that. But I might start entering out the 5 minute because yesterday missed a huge NAS and SPX sell because of that. And then today, obviously, you saw the UJ and the GA. That would have been some nice picks we could have caught on both those pairs as well. But the way I look at it is like at least I know my analysis was correct. But like let's be for real now. This would have been a nice move to catch. You know what I'm saying? Would have been a nice 30 pips to catch on here on top of GN. And then GJ is just flying. But you know that happens. It is what it is. At least the trades we entered did go our way. And GN fire call. Appreciate that, Sparky. Appreciate that. Y'all interested in catching some trades like this or learning how to read the charts, just like how we did with this GN trade, or even the other trades we entered, or even the other trades that we didn't enter but was playing out according to my analysis? Click that second and third link in the description. All right, the course is out, is on sale. I also do one-on-one mentorship. You get 2 one-on-one sessions per week that are hour long, and they're recorded to you and sent to you same day, and those are yours to keep. You also, with the one-on-one mentorships, get access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. And of course, if you just want to be notified and take all my trades and signals, join the Advanced Play Signal Room. There's a monthly, yearly, and lifetime subscription. Everything is currently on sale. You get, of course, notified all the trades I enter, but also before New York session, you get updated the trades we're currently in, and then a price watch list for potential setups going into New York. Of course, I also walk you through the trades. And of course, you got the student member group chat where students can ask questions, interact with each other. And also in the group chat, I also have a pinned video on there teaching you how to properly calculate your lot size. Because like I always say, and like I say in the disclaimer that I post every day before any trade, you need to risk 1 to 5% of your account per trade. All right, but you can't risk 1 to 5% of your account per trade if you don't know how to count pips, properly calculate your lot size. Now, if you don't know how to count pips, which is the first step into how to properly calculate your lot size, if you just scroll down my page, I might drop the link to make it easier for y'all. But I have a video titled How to Count Pips. Also got videos titled How to Trade News, How to Read Candlesticks. I got videos for almost everything. If I don't got a video for it yet, it's either in the course or strictly member student content, or I just haven't made the video yet. But let me see if I can find that video. How to count pips. There it is. Shout out to y'all that be in this GM fire call. I'm a swing trader. When you give a signal on your TP set, I'm still in the trade, and I don't use your TPs. I usually hold throughout the whole day. Close around 2 to 3 p.m. Yeah, that's kind of what me and the members do too. So, like I said, the TPs that I post in the free channel, those are, so if price is going to go our way, that's like the minimum I want to see price hit. But of course, like GN right now, TP got hit. I said move SL and profit or close, but obviously you see that I'm targeting this price up here. So if it does the full move, it's going to keep on pushing up. But also when it hits these key levels that I have marked off, that's also where price can have a higher chance of retracing back to entry before doing the full move. And for newer people or people that, which I don't recommend, but just blindly enter my trades, they don't see all this, they don't understand, they just know, oh, he bought this, oh, he sold this, so I'm a buyer, I'm gonna sell this. So they don't really look at a chart, and if they do look at a chart, they don't really understand what they're looking at. So I try to keep things a little bit simple, because again, I don't recommend doing it, but some people still do it. I do it sometimes too, but again, I'm okay with what I'm risking, and I'm willing to face the consequences. But some people will have FOMO, and they'll be like, oh, last time I closed on TP3, but all TPs got hit. So for now, I'm gonna only hold to all TPs get hit. So I'm definitely not going to put the full move that could sometimes take a day or 2 days to hit that max TP. Because again, if I'm going to call a trade out, I want to at least make sure that people are making some money off of it. So that's one of the reasons. But we kind of do the same thing. But I go over all that stuff with the members. And of course in the course and stuff like that, as well as the one-on-one sessions. But we kind of do the same thing, Sparky. So I feel you on that. Like GN, I'm still in GN. I'm still watching UJ. I kind of got an SL in mind that I'm watching, keeping the mind out for. US30 just hit that level. So yeah, we're going to be looking at potential sells on these indexes as well. I'm going to be updating my levels later today. I'm going to be looking for gold sells as well. And still going to be looking for your AD buys. Was looking for GA buys as well. But as you can see, the GBP pairs have just been pumping all London session, GJ as well. This would have been a nice entry. Again, this is one of those reasons why I'm thinking about changing up a little bit, because again, with trading, you have to adapt and adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the core rules you follow, but every day is a little bit different. And of course, every month as well. Speaking of which, this month's about to end. We're about to enter the last month of the quarter this week as well. So just a quick recap. 8:30, we got GDP for Canada, and at 10 a.m., an hour and a half later, we got consumer confidence for USD pairs. Then we have CPI for the Australian pairs and GDP later on, right before Asian session. Make sure, okay, I'm caught up to all the comments. All right, y'all, keep an eye on your charts, all right? Nobody's screen should turn red off this. And I'm going to see you on tomorrow's live stream. And I'm either going to post that video today or tomorrow. But I do plan on posting 2 videos today. I mean, not 2 videos today, 2 videos this week. And I'm going to see y'all in the next stream. We out.